Yo yo yo, what's up party people, what's up World of Tanks Blitzers, welcome back to the club. In this video I will be talking about this crazy offer, the Unstoppable Onslaught. So we got those both tanks here. This is gonna be the part 1. In this part I'm gonna focus on the M6A2E1 experience or EXP, I don't know for what. And it's yeah, crazy tank, beginner friendly, robust solid front armor. And in the second part, I will be talking about the M6A2E1, the tier 7 heavy premium tank, very similar to the tier 8 one. And yeah, those tanks are really worth it to go for. I got them on my garage, and as I told you, I will start in this video to talk about the tier 8 heavy one. So robust armor, beginner friendly, crazy gun, crazy alpha damage. With one shot we can deal 400 damage. A little bit longer reload time, but this tank is really worth it to go for, especially as I said, it's beginner friendly. So all we have to do is to show our front armor, angle it somehow like this, like that, and yeah, a lot of shots are going to bounce. This tank is really worth it to go for, and I'm gonna show you how later on the battlefield. Before we go to the battlefield, let's just check out the great armor, the solid, the thick front armor of this vehicle. So the front armor of this tank will look like this for a tier 9 heavy tank, the M6A2E1. I repeat, it's a tier 9 and we are a tier 8. And as we can see here, it's still pretty hard to pen for tier 9 heavy tanks even. And all you have to do is to angle your tank like this a little bit, show your front armor, and we are really pretty hard to pen, and we're going to see it later on the battlefield. Of course, we don't want to expose our side or our back because there we are easy to pen. But now let's just change to, I don't know, a T32, a tier 8 heavy tank, okay? So it's gonna be look like this, just all red. I mean, it's really very hard to aim on that small fine line there. So I made the experience, a lot of shots are bouncing, and also the cupola is not easy to aim on. So just wiggle. Playing against tier 8 and tier 7 tanks, we don't need even to angle our tank. We are unpenetrable, okay? Anyway, okay, we don't need to use enhanced armor. I'm going always for more hit points. So as we can see here, just show your front armor, always very important. Don't expose your side, because the side is of course easy to pen. So what we're going to do is on the battlefield, just go completely right side or left side. So with that, we make sure there is no one else surprising us from the side, and just always show your front armor, and the bounce show can begin. Against tier 7 tank, I mean, look at this, guys. It's also, let's take the T29. So all the same, all red, really very hard to pen for tier 8 and tier 7 tanks. We don't need to angle this tank if you are playing against tier 7 and tier 9 tanks. If you are playing against tier 7 and tier 8 tanks, if we start playing against tier 9 tanks, just angle your tank, or just make a reflex. Always try to angle it, so you just make it hard to the enemies to pen your front armor. And without using enhanced armor, we will have 1908 of hit points. That's really a lot. 400 damage per shot, great penetration. We don't need calibrated shells, great armor as we saw. We are a little bit slow, so that's why be careful if you are going medium side or light side, because a lot of mediums will use that, and they know that this tank is slow and try to surround you. So if you are going medium side, just keep your distance. If you are going heavy side, no problem, you can push front line, that's okay. So we have here 1900 damage per minute, reload time with gun warmer nearly 13 seconds. That's long, but we don't need to fear a lot because we have a great front armor. So if you have that long reload time, we can just show our front armor, and of course we have to hide somehow, but even without not hiding, some shots will anyway bounce. So with the accuracy of this gun, it's not bad. The gun dispersion is good. We still have to have a long aiming time. We still have to aim till we can hit our target, but it's not that bad, like for example the Object 252U. No enhanced armor, toolbox, of course, improved optics, engine accelerator, and the high-end consumables. The first battle is in Hellas. I picked up for you this one because it's just gonna be a crazy battle, a nice battle, showcasing you all the good things of this tank, the powerful gun, the good mobility also for heavy tank, the robust solid front armor, a lot of shots will bounce in this battle, and in the end I will reward myself with an ace tanker mastery badge. So you don't want to miss this battle, watch till the end and learn how to play with this vehicle. And as I told you, it's really worth it to go for it. It's beginner friendly, and yeah, the front armor, the good thing is the gun and the front armor are just OP for this tank. Okay, so the Object 252 has also a good armor, but he got that weak spot. The lower plate is easy to pen, but with this thing here, the whole front armor is just impenetrable, and that makes it really very special and very OP to his class as a tier 8 heavy tank in this game. So here we go, we finished already the first one, already 450 of damage blocked, and I dealt 400 of damage. I'm trying to sneak some shots on the enemy tanks from distance, but I couldn't aim on any one of them. So let's keep going. Here we go, getting closer to them, to the heavies, and let's try to sneak one shot. I cannot see anyone now till now. They are all behind me, my teammates not spotting a lot, so let's keep moving, let's keep going. The KV-5 is somewhere there, trying to hit him with APC air shells. Here we go, try to hit the cupola. Nope, I missed. So at the beginning it will be a little bit boring, but in the end we will see really a nice ending and a nice gameplay. Here we go again, 2 shots blocked, the Tiger 1 and the KV-5 couldn't pen my front armor. I'm also angled, not showing completely my front line, but I'm angling my tank, and with that it's just very hard to pen the front armor of this vehicle. Another finishing shot on the Tiger 1, then roll back while reloading. So this is what we need, what we have to do with this tank, or how to deal with that long reload time. If we are just reloading, we have to just roll back and wait till we can shoot again. Always, we can also just hide and try to go hull down, so we maximize. I don't know why I ricocheted, I bounced that shot. Actually, he was completely showing his sight. Thanks to Wargaming for that. So we don't need to go hull down, but if we have the opportunity to go hull down, so why not? So with that we make sure that the shots of the enemies will for sure bounce, but we have anyway great front armor, we don't need to go hull down. Here we go, the shots keep bouncing, no chance to pen my front armor. I'm angling, as you can see here, just a little bit my front armor, and with that I make it very hard to the enemies to pen me. So now I decided to leave the KV-5 behind me, because he was behind me, he wanna surround me. That's why I'm now moving from this dangerous situation. So with that I can show my front armor again, because if I stay there they will just all pen me from the back, and yeah, we want to win this battle. That's why I changed my position very fast. I used the mobility of this tank to relocate again, and now here we go, 1v1 the FV201. No chance to pen my front armor. I knew that, that's why I get closer to him to the maximum, because I know that I can rely on my front armor and just yeah, finish this dude, punch him directly in his face without taking any shot, any damage. Look at this, no chance to pen my front armor. So this is really the strongest thing, the most OP thing on this tank, and why I love it and why it's beginner friendly, because of that thick front armor. And as I said, don't be surprised if you show your side or your rear, you will be anyway penetrated. So if you don't just show your front armor and all will be cool, you are safe and you can perform really great battles with this vehicle. Here we go, 2.2k of damage blocked, ace tanker mastery badge, and 4.3k of damage dealt in this battle. And of course a lot of credits, 214k of credits without credit boosters, but that's because of my ace tanker mastery badge, of course the best player of my team. We got also a nice surprise in this battle, so watch till the end, and also great gameplay to yeah, show you again how to play with the M6A2E1 EXP. So here we go, the first shot on the AMX M4, he penned me, but no problem. and now I'm showing that the 87 is getting closer to me, so I have to crawl back before taking damage from the AMX, and the 87 exposing his side like this, so I can sneak a shot on him. But now here is the decision that I made. Instead of wasting my time trying to pen the 87, he is anyway far away from us, I decided to turn around and go help my team, which have a lot of pressure from the enemies. And here we go, that was really a very decisive decision, and helped us a lot to win the battle. So those small decisions, those small details, to know which way to go, to relocate again, help us always to win battles. And the 87 is anyway far away from us, he's there, he's on the back line, so let's take care of these enemies first, then we can finish the 87 in the end. So that's very good. The 45 TP and is now pushing with me, so now we can create that situation and how to say, outnumber the enemy vehicles and leave the 87 there. He is anyway slow, he cannot come to us. Let's hash the Projector 46. So always, if you have the opportunity, if you are aiming on the back on a tank, especially mediums, always use hash shells to deal more damage and then finish that dude. And here our surprise is coming. It's always so satisfying and to see and to do to Amurak the Smasher. Amuraking the Smasher is always satisfying because that tank can always do a lot of damage, and I always enjoy to wreck the Smasher. So let's keep going. So I know that the T2020 has always a lot of hit points, very hard to pen, so what I do is always go and finish first the low HP tanks, which are very easy to pen, and then take care of the rest. So I did it with the 87, I just fall back, first help my team, and here also always the same decision, always go for the weak tanks, for the low HP tanks, for the tanks which are anyway easy to pen, finish them very fast, and tanks which take a lot of time to finish them, leave them till the end, because so with that we make sure, or you will easier win battles if you do that. So I made the experience, I'm trying to show you how to play this game, and this is how I do it, how I deal with such situations. The heavy ones, the slow ones with a lot of hit points, leave them always till the end. Don't focus on them. Finish first the low HP tanks or the fast tank, the dangerous one, and leave the tanks with a lot of hit points for the end. And here we go again, first class mastery badge, no mastery this time, 4k of damage, but I think I was very close to get my ace tank and mastery badge, maybe if I finished the T2020, but my teammate was faster. Again, a lot of credits, nearly 180k of credits, and the best player of my team. And last but least, again another battle, but in the same map. But as we can see, we don't have an 87 here, so it's another battle I picked up for you, and to show you how to play correctly with this vehicle. And I think after watching this video, you know for sure how to play with the M6A2E1 EXP. So here we go. I spotted a lot of enemy vehicles, all the heavies are here, so now it's showtime. So I'm already trying to turn and show my front armor to them. I'm using these obstacles, the wood, to hide my armor and show only my turret. But even with that, they still penned me because I was showing my side. I was showing my side of the armor, that's why they penned me. But now if I'm showing again my front armor, it's all good. Let's finish the T25, punch him in his face, and then stay here in this position. Here we are safe. I'm showing here only my front armor and trying to sneak some shots on the enemy vehicles. Here we go. So as we can see here, I'm pushing the heavies. Okay, so I'm in that very strategical position, and here I can just push the enemy tanks, don't let them closer to us, and with that being very decisive to win the battle. And again, short bounce, I'm gonna finish now the T71. He's stuck there somehow, I don't know, he even did that move, very stupid move, and exposing himself like this to the heavies, easy finish. So don't do that with a light tank, don't expose yourself or go front line versus the heavies. That doesn't make any sense with a light tank. Always try to flank with a light tank. Whatever, we are playing now with this tank, a heavy tank, so I'm just using very logic, very easy. Using this obstacle, hiding my side behind the woods, showing my front armor only to the IS-3, and with that I can easily deal a lot of damage, sneak some shots without taking a lot of shots penetrated, and that's it. So I can rely on my front armor, hiding my side, and easy, all good. So now I'm turning again to the Tiger II, showing again my front side. So with that, for sure the shot will bounce, hopefully. Nope, he pinned me this time. Maybe he was using heat shells or whatever, but I don't care. Actually, I have a lot of hit points, so I wanted to risk 1 or 2 shots. I was hoping that the shot will bounce, but even if not, there is no problem. I have anyway a lot of hit points. So here we go, trying to finish this dude, but my teammate, the E75TS, was faster. While talking, already 3k of damage dealt, also some shots bounced, and actually I wasn't moving a lot in this battle, in this situation. That's why I wanted to show you that even sometimes we just let's say conquer a position, stay there and push the enemy vehicles, and with that I'm giving to my allies, to my team, especially the mediums and the light, the opportunity to flank from the other side the enemy. So they are busy with me, trying to hit me, and the lights and the mediums of my team, just they did the rest of the job. They flanked them, they hit them from the side, and with that we finished this battle very easy and very fast. Again, 108k of credits won, and yeah, first class mastery badge. So really a strong vehicle, a strong front armor with a great gun, also accurate gun. If we know how to play with this vehicle, and I showed you in this video, we can really win a lot of battles, raise your win rate, climb to the in the rating battles to the Diamond League or whatever you want. So really worth it. I'm a big fan of this tank, and stay tuned. In the second part, it's coming maybe today, later, or tomorrow, we will talk about the M6A2E1. So also a tank in that offer. We can buy both tanks or just go for the tier 8 tank as you want. But those tanks, both of them, have really a strong front armor. They have one plate, they don't have lower and upper plate, so that's which make those tanks also OP. The front armor is strong, we don't need to play hull down, we can go front line, just angle a little bit the front armor, and we are just safe. And that's why those vehicles are beginner friendly and very strong, maybe also OP. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, guys. Stay tuned for the second part. I'm gonna talk about the M6A2E1, the tier 7 American premium heavy tank. See you there, see you soon in the next video, part 2. Bye bye.